Imagine spending months, maybe years, loving someone, trusting them, sacrificing for them, only to realize the signs were there all along. Not obvious signs, hidden signs. The kind people ignore because they hope everything is okay. Because sometimes disloyalty doesn't begin with cheating. It starts with emotional distance, secrecy, changed energy, small behaviors that slowly destroy trust. And the scary part? Many men notice these signs, but explain them away until it's too late. Today we're talking about 6 hidden signs that may show her loyalty toward the relationship is weakening, and what you should actually do instead of panicking. Watch till the end, because the last sign is the one people usually ignore and regret later. The first sign is when her communication suddenly changes without explanation. This doesn't mean she's busy. Everyone gets busy. This means the warmth disappears. The random updates stop. The excitement fades. You start feeling like you're disturbing her instead of being part of her life. Messages become shorter. Conversations feel forced. You ask about her day. She gives one-word answers. But with others, she still laughs, still posts, still has energy. Sometimes emotional withdrawal happens because of stress or personal struggles. But when someone consistently removes emotional investment from a relationship without discussing it, it creates distance. Healthy relationships survive on emotional presence. And when effort disappears for a long time, questions naturally appear. If you've ever felt someone slowly become emotionally unavailable while still staying in the relationship, comment. Distance hurts more than goodbye. I want to know how many people relate. Another hidden sign is when transparency slowly turns into secrecy. Privacy is healthy. Everyone deserves personal space. But secrecy is different. There's a difference between "I need my own time" and "Why are you asking?" Suddenly, simple questions create defensiveness. Schedules become unclear. Stories stop matching. You feel confused more often. The biggest warning isn't secrecy itself. It's when your intuition repeatedly notices inconsistencies. Trust isn't built by perfection. Trust is built by consistency. A loyal partner usually tries to create safety, not confusion. The next sign is powerful because people miss it. She starts giving emotional energy everywhere except the relationship. Think about this. Humans invest energy into what matters. If she becomes highly engaged online, excited around others, interested in everyone's opinions, but emotionally disconnected with you, that imbalance deserves attention. Again, this doesn't automatically mean betrayal. Sometimes relationships enter routines. Sometimes resentment builds silently, which is exactly why communication matters before assumptions. Instead of accusing, ask, "Have we become disconnected? What feels missing between us? Are you happy in this relationship?" Questions heal more than accusations, because insecure reactions push people away. Self-respect and calm honesty create clarity. Now here's a sign many men ignore because they fear the answer. When she constantly compares you. Comparison can slowly destroy respect. Maybe it sounds like, "Other men do this. Why can't you be more like my friend's boyfriend?" Repeated comparison often creates emotional imbalance. Constructive feedback is healthy. Constant comparison isn't, because loyalty includes appreciation. Nobody feels emotionally safe being treated like they're always inadequate. A strong relationship solves problems together. It doesn't weaponize comparison. Quick question. Which destroys relationships faster in your opinion? Lack of communication or lack of respect? Comment your answer. I'm curious. The next sign is subtle, but psychologically important. Her interest in your emotional world disappears. She no longer asks, "How are you? What's stressing you? What are you thinking?" People who care usually stay curious. Not perfectly, not every day, but consistently. Because emotional intimacy survives through curiosity. When someone stops caring about your inner world for a long period, emotional disconnect can grow. And many men hide pain behind silence. They keep providing, keep showing strength, keep pretending everything is okay. Until one day they realize, nobody asked if they were okay. If that hits you, stay till the end. The final sign is the most uncomfortable. When your relationship starts surviving only on history. Not effort, not affection, not growth. Only history. Years together, memories, habit, comfort. Some couples stay because leaving feels harder than fixing. But loyalty is more than staying. Loyalty means choosing the relationship repeatedly, through boredom, through stress, through struggles, through imperfect seasons. Presence without effort slowly becomes emotional absence. And emotional absence damages relationships more quietly than conflict. Now, before you assume the worst about someone you love, remember this. Signs are not proof. Behavior patterns are invitations for conversations. Many relationships fail because people investigate instead of communicate, or communicate only after resentment explodes. If these signs exist in your relationship, try this. Speak calmly. Avoid accusations. Describe feelings instead of blaming. Say, "I've been feeling distance. I miss our connection. I want honesty, even if it's uncomfortable." Mature conversations reveal truth faster than fear. And one more thing many people need to hear. Never lose yourself trying to keep someone. Real loyalty should not require constant anxiety. Love should feel secure more often than confusing. You deserve clarity. You deserve respect. You deserve someone who protects trust, not repeatedly tests it. If this video made you think differently about relationships, type, "I choose self-respect" in the comments. I read them. And if you enjoy psychology, relationships, attraction, human behavior, and truths people avoid talking about, subscribe and join this community. Because understanding people starts with understanding yourself. I'll see you in the next video.